MotorWeek is made possible by TireRack.com and RockAuto.com.
There's been no shortage of news coming from Ford lately, whether you're talking electric Mustangs or a redesigned F-150, but neither are bigger than this one, the return of the Ford Bronco. It's been 25 years since Ford last built a Bronco, and while the 2021 starts off with much the same mission as the original, to be an alternative to the Jeep Wrangler, Ford has much bigger plans, as Bronco is technically a brand within a brand, with 3 different Broncos to choose from at launch and more on the way. First up is the Bronco itself, and like the Wrangler, it will be available in 2- and 4-door versions, with detachable doors and either a removable hardtop or convertible soft top. The Ranger's 270 horsepower 2.3-liter EcoBoost i4 will be standard, while a 310 horsepower 2.7-liter EcoBoost V6 is optional, as is a 10-speed automatic transmission, meaning standard transmission is a 7-speed manual. Built with off-road performance in mind, 2 different 4-wheel drive systems will be available, and Ford promises best-in-class crawl ratio, ground clearance, suspension travel, water fording, and even breakover and departure angles. And no need to spend money on a lift kit right after you buy it, as 35-inch tires are available.
There are many reasons to be excited about an all-new Bronco hitting the streets. The biggest one for me would be actually getting off the streets and hitting some trails with it. It looks like Ford engineers went above and beyond, really turning it into a true off-road beast. And if it's at all as capable as what they're saying it is, Jeep is definitely going to have some competition on their hands for what seems like the first time in a very long time.
The third model coming at launch will be a smaller Bronco Sport, with base power coming from the 181 horsepower 1.5-liter EcoBoost i3, with the upgrade being a 245 horsepower 2-liter EcoBoost i4. Transmission here is an 8-speed automatic. While the Sport's off-road chops are not quite as impressive, it's clearly more capable than the vast majority of the urban-centric subcompact crossover field.
While the 2- and 4-door truck-style Broncos are getting most of the media hoopla, I really think it's the smaller unibody Bronco Sport that could be the bigger hit with buyers. For one thing, it should drive more like a normal car. Now combine that with a very cargo practical squarish shape and good ground clearance, enough for substantial snow and mud, and it sounds an awful lot to me like the formula that Jeep used for the 1980s Cherokee and Ford to immense success with the original Explorer. I think the Bronco Sport could be a repeat of that.
It's the Bronco that will be the first to arrive this fall, with 2-door prices starting around $30,000. And we'll have much more on the return of the Bronco coming up soon on MotorWeek.